Hello gorgeous, this is Melanie and I'm here today with a fall for SHADOWSENSE video. Okay, so the combo I'm going to be using today is going to be some that I'm really excited about because I have been waiting for these colors to come out, or this particular color to come in. I have Copper Shimmer, Copper Rose Shimmer. Oh my God, you see the yummy, beautiful deliciousness of this copper color? I'm so excited. Okay, so we have to use this one. Then I'm gonna use Garnet and a combination of Sandstone Pearl and Candlelight as my highlight and my base color. All right, so from here on out, it's gonna be a voiceover and I appreciate you watching and see you back soon. Okay, so what I started with was a base of Candlelight. I put a little bit of Candlelight right on my eye, and then I take a soft fluffy brush and I just blend that out until I feel like I've got it just a smooth coverage. Then I'm going to go in with Garnet, and Garnet can be a little intimidating and it's a little scary because it's so dark right on the eye. But I take the wand directly to my eye, put a little bit right there in my outer V, and then I take a small pencil brush, it's really kind of fluffy, and I just blend that out starting at the corner and going towards my inner eye, but just keeping it predominantly in the left of my, or I'm sorry, the outside corner of my eye. It's not my left. Losing it. Okay, so anyway, then you notice I have got to blend because this is SHADOWSENSE. If you do not work with it right away, you will have no blendability at all because it stays on. So we have kind of a double-edged sword here sometimes because it is going to give you waterproof, fabulous crease proof all day wear, but yet if you don't work with it fast, it's not really going to go anywhere. Okay, so you notice I've added a little bit more depth there. Now I'm going in with Copper Rose Shimmer. Now I became obsessed with this. You guys will see me use this like 9 times this video, but I just put a little bit right there on the center of my eye, and I want to tap it, pat it on. I don't rub it. I know it looks like I'm rubbing because of the speed of the video, but you'll see me go back and add more and more and more. And anyway, then just pat it on, and actually I might have been smoothing it a little bit right there. Okay, then I kind of overlapped a little bit on that Garnet, and the reason I do that is so that the Garnet doesn't look so dramatically different. It's more like mixing. Now you can mix these on your hand, which you'll see me do in a minute. If you want kind of a middle of the road color between Garnet and Copper Rose Shimmer, you put that, each of those on your hands, and then you take something and mix them together, and that gives you your mid-tone between the two of those. All right, so now I want to make sure that I'm bringing my crease color and up under my eye, so you'll see me just kind of swiping underneath, and I'm going in and adding a little more depth to that outer corner. Now I probably could have stopped with that first amount that I put on of Garnet, but I wanted this to be a very dramatic fall eye, you know, look. So if I'm going out to a bonfire at night or something, well, actually something a little more fancy than that, but this is something that if I was going to go out to dinner, you know, in the fall, something I would want to rock this look. Okay. All right, so you see me going back, and I'm just back and forth because I'm getting it to the point where I like it. You stop when you're at the point where you like it. You do not have to continue to layer like I do and build. But I do notice the more I build, obviously, the longer this stays on. I used eye makeup remover later, and it took me like 5 minutes. Okay, so I went in with Sandstone Pearl, and I put a little bit in the pop of the corner of my eye, and then I put a little bit at the brow bone, and you'll see I'm blending it over the top of that top crease of Garnet, just to make sure that it's blending it out and it's smooth and it doesn't have like a, you know, very harsh line on my brow bone. So back and forth, everything is all back and forth. Now, when I'm doing this, you can't really see this, but I'm using a fairly light touch when I'm blending. I'm not pulling, I don't want to move the color. I just want to blend it out. So this does take practice. It has taken me forever to figure out how to get this to do like I want and to blend it exactly like I want. But anyway, okay, so let's get to where I am right now. I'm taking an angled brush with a little bit of that Garnet on it, and I'm redefining the depth of my crease. So just a little bit in there, and then going and bringing it up under the eye again so that it looks like one fluid, you know, motion. I wish I could think of what this shape would be. It's kind of like a, I don't know. Somebody said Pac-Man one day. It's just a Pac-Man that's not really filled in, but okay. So then I'm taking Garnet and I'm doing a liner for it all around my eye, up about 2/3 of the way on the bottom lash line and all the way across on the top. I will be adding Onyx over the top of that in a minute, but I did want the base of Garnet on there. Now, again, you can mix Onyx and Garnet, and that's going to give you a deep reddish brown eyeliner, which would have been perfect, but I wanted the layering on this. Okay, so again, I'm touching up. I actually took a little Copper Rose Shimmer on my fingertip and just patted it on the, I like to call that the ball of my eye, just to give it a little bit of extra. But now I'm going in with the dark brown out of my Limelight by ALCONE palette. You do not have to do this step, but these colors of powdered shadows just coordinate with my SHADOWSENSE so well that I love to use them, and this will hold this on. I kid you not. I would wake up today and still have this makeup on. I'd probably have it on until tonight if I wanted to, after I double wear these things. But anyway, so I'm taking coordinating colors and I'm showing them to you in the palette. One is a copper, and it's number 19, and it is the one that I put right on what I call the ball of the eye, and it is beautiful, and it really goes with a Copper Rose Shimmer, even though the Copper Rose Shimmer has more of a bright, copper shimmer to me. All right, and then I use the creamy one like I always do for highlight. Okay, now I'm just going in with it's called Expresso, and it's actually an eye pencil from Beauty Control. And, I did this just for time purposes because I was trying to get it done really quickly. But this is not a waterproof brow pencil. So I just did it, like I said, for the speed of it. Just filled in my brows. I wanted some depth, on my brows. But anyway, so that's what I did there. All right, now I'm taking that pointed angle brush that I absolutely love for all of my lining. If you do not have one, you've got to get one. I actually got mine at Coastal Scents as a set. You can order it individually. It's like $2.50. So worth it. I don't care where you get it. Just make sure you get you one. All right, here's my little trick for making sure I even out and make this outside corner look perfect. I take a little Candlelight and I just go from the corner of my eye up to my brow, and I make that, look how crisp that line looks. I mean, is that not like ultimate perfection right there? Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. This is what you do when you don't have tape. And I mentioned in my video the other day, I have shipping tape, but I'd really like to keep my skin intact, so I'm not putting that on my skin. Okay, so here I am going back in with some more Onyx. Actually, this is the first time I think I pulled out the Onyx liner, and I want to make sure that I'm getting enough black liner so that you can see the difference in the depth that I've got on my eye and the lining, so I can kind of define my eyes a little bit better. I will just play with that, make sure that it is completely correct. And I know that some of this gets boring and it's like, okay, done. All right, now I'm using that little handy dandy eyelash curler that I am obsessed with. I've never had perfect curled lashes in my life. And I have that old archaic metal crazy looking contraption thing, and I've been using it, but it is like, I don't like it. This is so easy, and it's soft. It doesn't feel like it's pulling my lashes out. Okay, then I'm going in with my mascara, which I hate to tell you, that's Dramatic Lash, but I hate to tell you it's Beauty Control. It is not available anymore. So one of these days, that new company is going to come out, and it's going to be a new name, but it's going to have the same products, and I'm going to be like jumping over that mascara because it is fabulous stuff. I have all my favorite different mascaras, but this is one of them. Okay, now I'm going directly to my Copper Rose Shimmer with my angled liner brush, pointed angled liner brush, whatever. And then I'm going to go in and just at the center section of my under eye, where I can go over the Garnet that's there, kind of overlapping that. What that's going to do is give me a Garnet Copper combo. Okay, here's the finished result on both eyes. I flippin' love this. And my fiance was like, oh my God, you look gorgeous. Hope he wasn't lying to me. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you're enjoying seeing more of these eye makeup videos, and I will continue to bring them to you. If you guys like this combination, I have special kits at my website, on my Facebook group for sale, and they are discounted. So go check that out. Make sure you join the group. See you back soon.